it's just an awesome place to live, especially this time of year. It's just very temperate and it's beautiful, and we don't have much inclement weather. And as the years have gone on since I've been here, more and more people are discovering Vero Beach, and it's just become a really awesome place to live, whether it's a first home or a second home.
So talk specifically about some of the communities that you're seeing in Vero Beach that are hot.
Well, new construction, of course, is very hot. There's a lot of new builds going on, and some good builders here in town. And they're getting premium prices for the new construction. I think the hidden gem in our market is the resale, because a lot of people, they think they want a new home and they don't realize that they can get a really good deal on a used home. Maybe it's just a couple of years old. Some people buy new homes and then a year or two later they decide they want to go back to be with the kids or the grandkids. And there's some real opportunity in that segment of the market. If people are willing to look at resales and homes that people have renovated over the years, it's a really great option.
That's awesome. That's great information, because I know a lot of it's tough to decide, like with a new home build or a home that's a few years old. So talk to me a little bit about the pricing. You know, what are you seeing as a medium home price for like the newer construction areas compared to a resale area that's still great value?
Well, it really depends where you are. So let's just talk about resales, because new construction is all over the board. You could be at 300,000, you could be at $1.5 million. But if we look at the resales right now in the Vero Beach market, you really have to break it down between the barrier island on the beach or on the mainland, which is really Vero Beach, Sebastian, and Fellsmere. Okay, so I wrote down some stats for you so you could kind of get an understanding of what's happening in each of those distinct markets, because they're very different. Yeah. So if you're on the mainland, obviously everyone wants the best deal. So you've got the median sale price on the mainland right now is just over $200,000. And it's really interesting because that is lower than it has been. And I believe that is a function of all the new construction. So at the same time, the homes that are selling, and I have to tell you, only about 28% of the homes are selling. It's almost like 2005. A lot of people have put really lofty prices on their houses, and it's keeping buyers from jumping into the market in some areas. But of the ones that do sell, they're getting very close to asking price, and many times they're getting bidding wars. So you've got 97% of asking price for most sellers, but at the same time, only 28% of the homes are selling. So that's really an interesting thing going on in our market right now. And it also has to do with the low inventory. I mean, we have such a shortage of resales for sale right now that, when a buyer sees a house and it's priced right, you're going to have so many people interested in the property. Then you get over to the beach, things are a little bit different. The median sale price over on the beach is over $600,000. So dramatically different market, 3 times more. And over there, I think people are putting their homes on there thinking, oh, it's the beach. People say this all the time. Oh, it's the beach, and they're not making any more waterfront, and, it's the beach. But the truth is, those people are only getting 92% of their asking price, and only 17% of the homes on the beach are actually selling. So it's even a little bit more tricky on the barrier island right now.
Got it. So if I'm a buyer, like, what are you suggesting? Like, what's the approach, because of the way the inventory is, but also because of the way the pricing is?
Well, regardless of how the market is, the strategy is always the same for a buyer. Number one, you have to be prepared. You have to either have cash in hand or have a very strong pre-approval letter, and preferably already gone through underwriting, because you're going to have some competition for the house. And number two, be ready to jump on going to see a house as soon as it comes on the market. I mean, I have someone coming into town today, driving down from the Carolinas to look at some homes, and something came on the market that, your agent has to be ready and watching, because this house came on the market, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the house. Yeah. Like literally 2 hours before they're coming to town, right? So here they come, and she actually was set up on a notification. So she actually also called me back. I had already planned it and scheduled an appointment to show it to her. And she called me. She's like, oh my gosh, Kel, this is awesome. This is definitely the house. And I'm like, I know, I already got it, you know. So
yeah,
you have to be prepared. I talked to a buyer yesterday, and something came on the market, and I said, listen, you know, in some cases, if you can't come down here, you've got to be prepared to make an offer sight unseen, because there are going to be multiple offers on great houses that are priced well.
right.
In any market.
So last question, and we're gonna wrap up here. And I appreciate everyone, you know, coming out and watching live. What if you're a seller? What's the best way to really identify what your home should sell for, or what you should be priced at to sell, and really maybe get multiple buyers coming in, right?
Well, I can tell you that a lot of sellers, including one I just got off the phone with, we all know it. The first thing they do is go where? Z word. They think Z word is the answer to the price, right?
Right.
But it's not. And the truth is, I mean, we've all got these auto valuation things on our websites now. I mean, you can go on my website and you can get an auto valuation, and it'll give you an idea, but it won't be 100% accurate. And this is why we'll always need agents with boots on the ground in markets to help sellers determine what a house will sell for. You know, Zillow and all these other companies, they don't understand the nuances of neighborhoods. They don't know the condition of the house. They don't know the upgrades in the house. They don't know anything about the house other than room count, square footage, and what else has sold in the general proximity. So if you just put a $40,000 roof on your house, they don't know that. So there's a lot of things that an agent like myself can help you determine what the property will actually sell for, and then of course market it to its highest potential to make sure you find that right buyer that values all the upgrades that you put into the house.
So Kelly, if someone's watching right now, you know, what should they do next if they want to get in touch with you, and what can people expect moving forward with your videos?
Well, you know, we aim to produce 2 videos every month, sometimes more, and just continue to share information with our watchers and people who are paying attention and interested in the real estate market here in the Vero Beach area. So the best thing you can do is actually go on my website. You can check it out at kellysoldmyhome.com. There's a lot of information there, and you can actually watch some video from past clients of ours who've done business with us. You can search for homes there, and you can give me a call anytime. We can set up an appointment, and I'd be happy to come out and talk with you about what your home could potentially sell for in this market. Because right now, most experts are saying that our market is close to or at peak prices. We're not that far off. So it's a good time to start looking at possibilities and options and getting information and even preparing your house to sell, because very few people have a home that's ready to go on the market immediately. It's usually going to take a little bit of, you know, tweaking here and there, fixing, and I can make suggestions on how to get ready.
Excellent. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Scott. Great to see you.